I'm going to show you how you can use AI text-to-image with your students as a quick bell ringer activity or a check-in, and they will learn how to use prompting in the process as well as develop descriptive language, and it's a way for them to reflect. So there's a couple of ways they can do this. Students can go to Clever and log into Adobe Express, or if you're using Canva, they can go to the Canva Dream Lab, where they can enter a prompt. In Adobe Express, they'll want to scroll down to the text-to-image generation and then type in their prompt there. So for example, if you ask them, how are you feeling today? They could enter anything. For example, I might put, today I feel excited because I'm going to eat ice cream later. And so I just wrote excited. They could put as little or as much information, but I just entered one word so you could kind of see what happens. And so they might look at the images that were generated and be like, wait a minute, that doesn't really describe me. I need to add more. So this is a good way to really get them to think about, what do they want to see in that image? What do they think of when they feel excited? What kind of imagery comes to mind? What colors? Anything. So maybe I don't want an excited dog. I'm going to add some more information. Okay, so I decided to update my prompt to give it more information. So I wrote, a girl with long brown hair skipping outside on a sunny day with flowers all around and a smile on her face. And in the distance, there's a table with a bowl of ice cream with 2 scoops and a cherry. So I tried to add as much information as I could about, what do I think of, and maybe why am I excited. So when I'm excited, maybe I'd like to go outside and be in nature. I'm excited because I'm going to eat ice cream later. So now let's see what we get. And then students will get to click around on the images and see, did this describe what I wanted? Did this capture the feeling that I'm having? If it does, great. They can click on generate more to get more options. And so this is kind of the fun stuff. Once they're done prompting, they can continue to adjust their AI generated image. So maybe this is the one I like. It really captures the sunny day. But then I could also go to these styles and kind of change the filter. So there's different ones here that they could choose from. These are all kind of folders of different things. So maybe I want it more cartoon style. There's actually, I could make this all out of yarn or metal. There's some really interesting things you could do. But if you choose to change the style and click generate again, you'll lose this image. So that's just something to be careful about. And then once they have the image that represents their feeling or whatever the prompt happens to be, they can just go to this download button, and then I would leave it as a PNG and download. One thing I suggest is that, so they're practicing that descriptive language, and so you can kind of see what prompt they use. I would have them copy that prompt, and then, for example, I made this Google Classroom assignment where I asked them to attach the file, add file, and then put in the comment, a comment with the prompt. And so students will go to add file, and they should look under recent. And then here under private comments, they can paste in their prompt. And that way, if you want, you could send them a comment or talk to them about what they could do to improve the prompt or try something new next time. And so now on the teacher's side, when I look at that student work, I will see their image as well as the prompt. And you could really use this activity for any kind of prompt. You could describe a dream you had. It could describe what you did this weekend, or what do you want to do when you're an adult. Really anything.